everybody. You have just tuned into the Tether Radio Podcast, the only podcast keeping you from spiraling out into the infinite abyss. I'm your host, Daniel, and I'm joined, as always, by my lovely two co-hosts, Allie and Larry. Dude, I almost missed the button when I went to go push the,
Allie and Larry.
Yeah, Allie and Larry. Oh, no! And it's right below it.
Wow.
Damn it.
Maybe this time I will actually remember to not leave my computer on during a power outage, and that would be great.
Yeah, but you didn't know that was coming.
I know. It was in the middle of rendering the video and all that, and it takes forever, dude. It's like the countdown said 1 day, 7 hours and something. I'm like, no way.
Okay, LimeWire.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Just trying to download one song, damn, and it's probably just a virus.
God, that always just makes me think of trying to watch porn like in the early days.
Oh yeah.
But no, but not watching porn because you didn't have enough bandwidth for a video.
No.
You just got a picture and
That
you
would
had to watch it
pixel
load
by
in.
pixel, yeah, line
like
by line.
a
Like,
line,
we're
and you're
almost
like,
down to a nipple.
yeah,
We're
seriously,
almost
it's
down
like,
there.
and titties. You know?
Okay, now we
like-
gotta wait for a belly button.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh my God, look at that, man. Can you imagine what she's gonna look like in 3 to 5 minutes?
That is where the origin of edging originally started. Matt Redding said, doesn't matter if I put anything in the chat, Larry can't read anyway. Okay.
Oh my God! Bring the fucking heat.
Live roasting.
You know, guys,
Jesus
I think this is
Christ.
a mistake. We should take down live streams.
Oh, we're having
hey,
technical difficulties. The comment section got switched
Oh
off.
no, the comment section's off.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my God! Well, dude, now I want access to the chat. This is gonna get so fun so fast. Holy shit! Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna join as myself.
You know what? I think you should just have it up on the monitor so you can see my awesome transition skills that I have here. Because you guys don't get to
That's a
see
good
that.
point because I could put it over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that way you guys
You want
know.
the mouse?
I don't want to do that
Yeah.
because I don't want to fuck up our audio.
And that's
then
too much. We're gonna do, yeah.
I'm
This
not
is
gonna
something
lie.
that needs to be done ahead of time.
I don't trust myself enough. So, okay, I'm here, and ready to rock. You see that, Larry?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh God, I guess I'll get on here too.
There you go.
Oh no.
All right. So, but if I pay too much attention, holy hell, I
Yep.
lose my shit.
Holy shit!
So-
You did the intro already. Oh, so we are going. Oh,
We're
We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here, dude. We're doing this. We're doing this damn thing. So, if you've heard us just jabbering about shit, and this is the recorded version of the Tether Radio podcast, then that means you might have missed out on the live version that happened this previous Wednesday.
Shame on
because
you.
that's when we record. Yeah, and we're trying to do really good about recording at 6:30 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays. So we've had some wild fucking weather shit going on in Tennessee. For any listeners that are not in Tennessee, and basically. But yeah, yeah. So
I'm gonna turn this into a TikTok chat and be like, can we get some L Larrys in the chat?
but no. So we got dumped on by anybody that's just been living under a rock. There was a storm that went across the nation and delivered way more snow than the South is used to receiving.
The South was not prepared. Kind of like when the Union came through. I don't know.
It's true.
I don't know where I was going with that.
I know where you're going with that, and I'm just gonna say agreed and then move on. But no, like legit. I was thinking about it. Our children have been in school 4 days in the month of January. And we are.
That's insane.
Today is the 24th. So, like, we're saying bye to January, and somehow our kids just fucking never, whatever. Anyway, so been playing a lot of Pokemon, though. Tell you that much. And anytime I look away from the screen, Finn's like, I need help. What does this say? And I'm just like, why did Megan's dad buy this? For him, like, I'm sure he didn't realize that there was going to be that much reading involved. But
I mean, like, it's fine for kids, but the reading level is...
God, yeah, it's a lot. So, but anywho, I don't know. I've made it to this point, and kids are going to school tomorrow. I know this is confusing for anybody that's listening to the recording because they've hopefully already gone to school.
It's confusing for me.
Hopefully, yeah.
But anyway, how have your all's week?
Look, man,
some amount of time.
My week has been okay. Nothing notable as always because I live a boring life. But I would just like, things to be not one disaster or problem after another because that's getting old. I don't like it. This isn't what I signed up for. I didn't volunteer for this.
No, but see, this is the thing, man. I always look at stuff and I'm like, you know what? If shit is really bad, all I need to do is try to keep like a positive attitude, and eventually I will get out of this. Period.
That's a good way to look at it.
There's no way that you are going to live and just like, unless you're perpetuating it yourself, kind of thing. You know what I'm saying?
It's like the whole thing, like if everyone you meet's an asshole.
Exactly. Yeah. Or exactly. Or you don't know any assholes. Maybe you're the
man. Maybe you're just delusional, or you're way too nice if you don't know any assholes, though.
No, I agree. No, there was a fellow parent that came up to us at Taekwondo today, and it was hilarious. She is the nicest person I legitimately have ever met. Like, it is weird how nice she is. But we talked to some other people that know her, and they're like, no, it's not like a show. Like, she's just that nice.
Yeah.
Like, period. And she came over and she goes, are you guys about to lose your shit? Talking about her kids. And I was like, oh my God, I love this side of you already. I was like, yes, we are in. I was like, if I wasn't sitting here laughing, I'd be crying. Because that's where we are. Like, dude, being locked at home. And plus, it just got so cold that, like, you can't even take your kid outside.
You can't do anything. Yeah. That's
like, because it's like, dude, you get frostbite in like fucking 30 minutes kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this shit's for like the people that live up in Michigan, right, Nathan? So he was telling me about how jealous he was of some neighbors that had 2-stage snow blowers versus 1-stage. I have not looked it up, and I'm too afraid to ask at this point because I've let too much time go by.
Yeah.
But I don't know what the difference is. But apparently there is a difference.
One runs on jet fuel.
He was like, no. He was like, theirs will like get the job done. He's like, mine is just like this putter kind of thing. And it's like, hopefully I'll like clear it enough.
One of these days.
Yeah.
I guess it'd be the difference between using one that's like battery powered and one that's, fuel powered.
Well, I just don't know what the staging.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the staging means. Like, if it's like gonna break it up and like grind it and then blow it, or like if it just like throws it or something, or I mean, I really don't even know.
Wait.
Stop me when I'm right.
I thought a snowblower just worked like a leaf blower.
Yeah.
Like it just blows.
Or are you talking
thinking about a snow vacuum? What are you talking?
No, because it'll have like a thing that like churns it up.
Yeah,
and then it actually like ejects it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So it's have you ever seen a tiller?
Yeah.
Like almost like that for snow. I think maybe.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
But I'm also saying this is what I think.
Snowblower is a misnomer.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I have to know exactly what that thing is called. Is it a snow plower? I'm not even typing anything.
Dude, quit slapping those Slim Jims on the table.
Oh man.
He just got like 2 Slim Jims. No.
Looks like keyboard cat.
Oh, holy hell.
All right.
Yes.
Talking about getting frostbite.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
It is a snow blower. That is what it's called.
No, I mean, that's what it's called. But do we want to do...
Oh, yeah, let's do him in the asshole, and then we'll come back. We'll come back to the frozen guys.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh, puppy. Oh, somebody wants to know who the asshole is. That's my best Latina accent. Oh, somebody wants to know who the asshole is. Oh.
I think you got Middle Eastern there.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit.
Dang.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
No. Hang on. Larry, do your best.
No.
Sassy Latina.
Nope. Not doing it.
Why not?
No, because I hate my Mexican accent. I'm not going to do it.
Wait. That makes me want to hear it like twice as much.
I know.
That's honestly...
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
No. This is right below seeing your feet.
Oh, hell.
If you go on my Facebook, there are pictures up there of me wearing flip-flops, okay?
Yeah.
If anybody would just like to go ahead and debunk this theory about me having only one toe...
I prefer to think of the one giant toe.
The block
It's
foot.
terrible, and I hate it, and it also makes me happy.
Oh, my God. All right, man. Take it away, friend.
So I came across this one as I was scouring Reddit for some, and I think it's a little bit odd. So am I the asshole for telling my in-laws that my toddler has breast milk with his cereal?
Okay. Are you the asshole for telling them, or are you the asshole for giving your toddler breast milk with their cereal?
That is exactly.
I mean, it says, "Am I the asshole for telling them?"
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna say no.
I'm gonna say no.
I mean, why would that make you an asshole to tell someone something unless it was
for...
like offensive to them or something like that? You know.
I guess we're about to find out.
All right.
So my son is 15 months, just over a year. And as such, is still nursing. I don't see the point of giving him cow's milk and freezing pumped milk. So I just put my breast milk over his cereal or in recipes I'm going to make him. He does have cow's milk, not just not regularly. My in-laws are currently staying with us. This morning I put my son in his high chair, fed him with his cereal, and left him to his own devices. My father-in-law was in the kitchen, so I left to go wake up my oldest. Anyway, I bring her down and find my father-in-law finishing my son's cereal.
Oh no!
I laughed a little, but
yikes!
But went along with my morning. She just straight up. Okay, I see where this is.
Okay.
When we all sat down to eat, my father-in-law commented that the milk in my son's cereal tasted weird. Asked if it was off. I then told him that he had breast milk in his. Our milk isn't off.
Yikes!
I swear he looked like he. I swear he looked like he was going.
This
to
is why you
like.
This is just a lesson to all the people out there that like finish their kids' food. It's like, dude. I barely kiss my child on the cheek kind of thing because I've seen where his hands have been and that he touches like everything and anything, and
they're just sticky till they're like 11.
Yeah, like, exactly. Yeah.
So
and then they're sticky for a different reason.
Okay. She continues by saying, I swear he looked like he was going to kneel over and vomit. He was angry and asked why I'd watch him drink it and not tell him. My mother-in-law stepped in and agreed. I know he finished everyone's meal, and I should have told him beforehand. I do agree that I should have at least told him when he was eating it, but to be honest, I thought he saw me tip it from the bottle. My husband is on damage control and has agreed with all of us. He understands all point of views, etc. So, am I the asshole for not telling them I make a cereal with breast milk?
I don't feel like that's something you're just gonna like be like, oh, did you notice that I made cereal for my son? I meant to tell you that I used my breast milk.
And I think if you see him eating it and he's already eating it, that's not the time to be like, that's actually, that's from my titties. Like, that's not,
Yeah.
So I would probably just not say anything. And then later when he brought it up, be like, oh, it's no taste fuck. Yeah, it's from my titties. It's what? You asked,
That's
dog.
what I call that titty milk. Teedy.
It's free range, straight from the source.
No, man,
Yeah,
like,
the comments are like, "You're not the asshole for feeding your kid breast milk with this cereal. You're the asshole, and everyone sucks here for not saying anything to your father-in-law and assuming he saw you pour it from the bottle. There's a saying, assuming makes an ass out of you and me. Blah blah blah."
Yep.
And then I guess they're saying that you are the asshole for you are the asshole because you saw your father-in-law eating it and laughed instead of saying something. You thought it was amusing. So I guess it goes different ways if you dissect it. But
I mean, I'm gonna take the side of the mom and actually say that the father-in-law. It's like, dude.
Like, there's other food. You don't need to finish the kid's cereal.
Yes, that's the thing. And like, that is the, like, not only is that just disgusting secondhand food, like soggy cereal.
And then
like, you're gonna line up for that shit.
All these comments are saying there's a judgment bot thing that like rewords stuff and then asks you, and it says, "I made my son cereal with breast milk, knowing my father-in-law would probably finish it. I didn't tell him prior or when I saw him eating it."
Wait.
No.
that's a stretch.
Huh. Yeah, how would you know
that's a
like,
bot's
did they
rewrite?
say?
He always finishes everybody's food. Okay, that's weird. Quit doing that.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
this
sorry.
is soggy cereal that a 1-year-old's been all in.
Yeah.
No.
Ugh.
Like, if I left some filet on my plate, fine, go ahead.
Exactly.
But like,
yeah.
you're gonna eat the chewed up bacon scraps from your toddler? Like, ugh, put that down. No.
Chewed up bacon scraps. Yum. My God. Just like the portion that just falls out of their mouth accidentally kind of thing.
Man, we are in the wrong because everybody in these comments says she's the asshole.
I actually did that one time that like, but I think it was like, I picked up something off Megan's plate, and it was like something that she had like spit back on the plate or something.
No,
and I was like, and yeah, it was something like that. And I like put it in my mouth and immediately knew that like I had fucked up.
Yeah.
You know, so
That'd be bad. Like, it looks like a good bite, but it's just gristle.
yeah, and I was just like, you know, you're just like, oh,
It's like pre-chewed. Well,
oh God, that ABC food. God, you're a fucking 90s kid if you know that acronym, right? So.
All right. I asked y'all before the show if you guys had heard of this, because this is pretty big fucking news, and I am glad you guys hadn't heard of it.
Yeah.
But I also just want to talk theories, because what the entire fuck. Okay. So the long and the short of it is, on the playoff game where the Chiefs played the Dolphins, and it was like super, super cold at that game.
I saw clips.
Yeah. This guy, they're like a city away from Kansas City, I believe.
Okay.
He had a couple of friends over. The guy that lives there had 3 friends over to watch the game. Mm-hmm. 2 days later, the 3 friends are found dead in the guy's backyard. The guy was inside and had been working from home and hadn't answered anybody's like calls or texts calling to check on the guy friends. And people had come and like banged on his front door, and he didn't answer that either. And the cops seem to not be even considering that
like
guy did anything.
Kind of shit.
Yeah.
wait, so just so that I can get this straight, he is alive, but his friends froze to death outside.
Yes.
And they
that's weird.
They froze in his backyard.
Yeah.
And did you say that they came over to his house to watch the game?
Yeah.
So he was with them earlier.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, dude, this
It's
like
sketchy.
what?
How did this happen is what I want to know. How
And
did they
two of those
Yeah.
guys' cars were parked on his street, and he said he just didn't see them. And plus, like, it wouldn't have been weird for them to have left them and Ubered home or something. Like, for 2 days?
Yeah, I mean, like, even more often than not, when I hang out with somebody, and maybe this is just like a weird thing that I do or whatever, but like the next day, I will normally text or something and I'll say, hey, thanks for having me over.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. And that's it.
Yeah.
Like just hey, I appreciate you having me over kind of thing.
Plus, I feel like I guess everybody doesn't text every friend every day, but I don't know.
That's weird.
And it said there were no signs of violence, not treating it as a homicide.
Were they just laying there? Like, were they?
How do you not know that your friends are still at your house? Or, you know, like.
Yeah.
It says, it does say that they're doing autopsies and toxicology tests to determine the causes and manners of death. So, like, they may not have frozen to death. I mean, it could have been some kind of overdose or something.
But what's the likelihood of 3? You said 3, correct?
Yeah, but pretty high if you guys are all using the same supply.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I don't know if it's anything like that.
Well, yeah, and honestly, we don't know what they were into, so.
Yeah.
Like, the game was on what was it, on a Saturday or Sunday? I don't remember. I think it was on a Sunday.
It's got to be a Sunday for NFL, right?
Well, the wild card games were on Saturday.
Okay, it was Sunday the 7th.
Okay. So the game was on a Sunday night.
Wait, now is this sports ball? No, just kidding.
The game was on a Sunday, and when it was over like 11:30, whatever, dude just like went to bed. His buddy stayed, and he woke up the next morning and started working that whole week just normally. None of this adds up.
Well, so one theory that I heard, and this one's kind of boring, but I feel like pretty fair.
Yeah.
Is that, say the one guy that lived there just like fell asleep, like knocked out, drunk, whatever, game's over, knocks out on the couch, goes to bed, whatever. Yeah. The other 3 guys go outside, maybe to smoke, maybe to shotgun a beer, whatever.
Yeah.
The door locks behind them. They can't get back in. They don't realize how cold it is, and they like don't realize how quickly they're, especially if you're fucked up.
Sure.
How quickly they might be. And like, even then, surely one of the 3 has their phone in their pocket.
So that was what I was gonna say.
Yeah. That it's like if I'm banging on the door and it's not waking him up, I'm gonna scale a fence and bang on a neighbor's door or something.
Or I'm gonna call someone that. So are these guys married? Are they like single?
One was engaged because the fiance came over finally when she couldn't get a hold of the guy whose house it was. She came over and like broke into his basement and then found them on the back porch.
2 days later.
2 days later.
So they couldn't get a hold of the guy whose house they were at. That's what's weird. Like, he wasn't answering the phone, he wasn't answering the door. Well, someone had to break in to find them.
Yeah.
So I might not answer it the night of, but the next morning I'm going to get up and I'm going to see these calls and stuff.
So then in here it says that that the statement says that he didn't receive any calls or texts from people looking for his friends. That he had one direct message sent to him on social media about one, and he didn't see it.
Well, so you just said the statement, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to see who the guy, his attorney's statement says that.
Because, like, why? This seems very off.
It's so sketchy.
It seems very off.
It's driving me crazy.
Yeah.
My coworkers and I were all talking about our theories today.
Well, this is the other thing is it's like, and obviously you would have to know a lot more about all of these guys, but like, what is there to gain?
He did say in his statement that when a couple people came over looking for the men, he wears like noise canceling earphones and he keeps a loud fan on when he's asleep, so he didn't hear anybody knock on the door or anything.
Well, the knocking on the door, like, that's not even. So
there's so many things I have questions about.
I overindulged last week.
Sure.
On Monday, and came home and went to bed at like 8:30.
Right.
And I promise, if you would have called me, I would not have answered.
Yeah.
Like, period. But I got up the next morning at 8:00, and the first thing that I did was look at my phone.
Yeah.
And, you know, whatever. I'm going to see, like, missed calls and stuff, which, like you said.
He said there weren't any.
There weren't any. So, like, that seems very coincidental.
Yeah.
And I don't believe in coincidences anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Also, he didn't go into his backyard that entire time. I mean, I'm assuming that how long of a timeline are we talking about here? Like a couple days?
2 days.
The next day, 2 days.
2 days. Yeah.
If it was that cold outside, I could possibly see him not going to his backyard unless he has a pet or something.
Well, but to be honest, dude, 29's not that bad.
I know, but that was that day's low temperature.
Okay,
so like I don't know how cold it got that night.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, because during the game it was like in the negatives. It was like -7.
And it says
temperatures
temperatures remained below freezing during the next 2 days. So it sounds like it got low that night and never got warmer again.
Well, I would also be like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah,
they were found dead in his backyard.
Yeah.
But that's all that they say. Like, were they trying to do something? Did it seem like they were trying to do something?
It
was
like doing
I mean, it's
there?
like it's kind of like this makes me think of like fucking Dyatlov Pass kind of shit.
I know.
That it's like, oh, they had stripped down naked and like were trying to run toward like train tracks or some shit, and it's like, well, no shit, they fucking died because it got down to like fucking negative whatever, and they were naked. Like,
it's so
pretty
weird,
cut and
man,
dry,
and it's so sad.
Oh man!
And there was a fourth guest over there too. So the lawyer says that the guy whose place that was renting the place, he went to bed while his friends and a fourth guest lingered in his home. He wished them a good night and he got in bed at the end of the day. I mean, I've done that with good friends over. I've been like, I'm dipping, y'all. Like,
oh, dude,
let yourself out.
Megan fucking does that to me all the time. She's like, dude, I'm fucking tired. I'm going to bed. And I'm like, we have like 4 people here. Like, I'm just supposed to like hang out until everybody decides to leave.
Yeah.
Like, what? She's like, well, good night.
Hopefully they'll take a fucking hit. Yeah. I'm ready for bed.
Yeah. Oh,
I don't know, man. There's been a lot of stories on this, but I mean, clearly not a lot of answers yet. So I think we'll all of us weird true crime kids are gonna be creeping on this one for a while.
Please report back.
Yeah.
My gosh, dude, that's insane.
Yeah, I'm very curious to find out what happened, what led up to them being outside, like all the details.
But I mean, I wonder if we'll ever find any of that out.
I need a Daily Mail headline update.
Yeah, there you go.
With just every detail in the title. Yeah.
Dude, well, so now that we've heard about excessive cold, let's talk about excessive farts.
Wait a second. I have this one too. Okay, so I'll take it. Of mine. Yes, there's a lot of airplane news,
dude. Like, so before I even get into this, I want to mention something because it seems like everybody and their brother is going after Boeing currently, and apparently, sometimes it's actually Boeing, and sometimes it's actually these airlines that are supposed to be maintaining the aircrafts to a certain level, and they're just like not doing their job, and then the aircrafts are falling apart, and then they're saying, "Oh, well, it's Boeing's fault," and it's like, I mean, like, dude, if you have a pair of shoes that you leave on your fucking your oven on 500 degrees, you know,
or
and
like
they
if
melt.
I just never change my car's oil and the engine gets fried, that's not because it's a bad car.
Yeah, it's not a fucking bad Kia, dude. Like, seriously.
Oh, man. Okay, so I click your story, and a side story says, parents of the Kansas City fan found frozen to death alongside 2 pals think that the trio was drugged and dragged outside.
Oh, but this is also...
It's New York Post, but it's still, like, it's a statement from the guy's
That makes a lot more... Well, so wouldn't we have tracks? There's no mention of tracks.
If it snowed for 2 days after that, like...
Oh, did it snow
I don't
for 2
know.
days?
I'm just...
Oh, okay. I don't know.
Honestly,
I think they were abducted by aliens.
That's
and then
probably it.
Put back down there.
That
makes the most sense, right? So...
Did you guys?
No, I'm sorry.
Did you guys? Speaking of tangents, did you guys? I know Allie. I think I sent it to Allie, but Tom DeLonge came out with a movie, and it looks pretty cool. I need to rent it and watch it. It's about aliens.
Yeah.
Is it a movie or is it like a documentary?
It's a movie.
We
movie.
we watched a movie recently, just as a plug. It was called The Holdovers with Paul Giamatti and I think a bunch of other like no-namers, but it was actually really fun. It was a good. It's basically Paul Giamatti's a teacher at like a boarding school or something like that, and then the holdovers are the kids that don't go home for break, so they have to stay there with the teachers or whatever. And then they have a teacher or two or whatever stay back to be with the kids over winter break kind of thing. And so it's just the hijinks and tomfoolery and shenanigans that they get up to. So,
I was so bored Sunday that I watched 2 movies.
Oh,
I saw that in the newsletter. I saw that.
I was just like, I can't scroll on my phone anymore.
What did you watch?
I can't read anymore.
Interstellar?
No. I watched
Fuck no, Larry.
I watched Watcher. I watched Watcher on Hulu, which is like...
Is that the serial killer one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was good. And then I watched Fresh. It was insane. I would say go into it blind because it's better that way.
Both on Hulu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It was weird. It was really fucking weird.
Oh, man.
And even by then, I was
down
like,
for some weird.
It's only like 9 o'clock. I should watch another movie.
You watched 2 in one day?
I watched 2 back to back. Back to back. I was so bored.
Wow, dude. That's impressive.
Wow. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I was just glad they were both really good too.
Yeah.
Okay. Get to the farts.
All right, let's let this one go. Excessively.
There's a sidebar that says more on farts, and it's 4 farting articles. Farticles, if you will.
Get out of here.
Farticles.
Fucking
Boom,
show yourself out.
You know, the thing about these clips that I do is that it goes back a minute, so it shows everything from a minute
good.
prior, and then it cuts.
Oh, so you can literally just hit a button and it does that?
Yeah, I have.
Wow.
I
wonder what it feels like to be rich.
I have it set up on my iPad.
I'm just kidding.
Have a trial for Stream Deck. So I have.
I was about to say that looks like Stream Deck, which I have no reason for, and I want one so bad.
I want one too, but I don't want to spend $200 on it. So the app on the iPad and phone, computer, whatever, it's like $6, like $30 a year, something like that. So I started a free trial.
$6 or $30 a year.
$6 a month. It's like $6 a month, or like 30. Yeah.
But that works out to $72 a year.
I don't know.
You get a discount if you pay for the year at once, like everything.
Those aren't
half off.
Those aren't exact numbers.
Giving it away.
Half off.
You know, they're not exact numbers.
That's 2 months free. Oh wait, 30. Sorry.
Oh my god!
I was thinking 60.
No one could math.
We're done.
I'm kidding.
We're done.
All right, here we go.
Math.
Let me release this into the oblivion. So, An American Airlines plane was reportedly forced to return to the gate due to high wind. A disgruntled passenger's smelly farts.
Only New York Post is allowed to cover this story because it's fantastic.
I know. The big stink over the flatulent flyer unfolded while a recent flight from Phoenix, Arizona to Austin, Texas was still on the ground, according to a viral Reddit post. We're just reporting on social media at this point, so... Quote, before most people had boarded, I observed that this man was audibly disgruntled about something, maybe hungover, rough day, IDK. But as soon as he sat down, he was grumbling about something under his breath, like fucking hell or something. After that was what Lamb Gallet. Well, I don't even know whatever.
That's
it doesn't matter.
Name.
The user on Reddit.
It's I am Gal ATX.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Got you. Why would I read that as an L. Yeah. Got you. After the majority of passengers had boarded, the man.
Oh, it's Glam Gal if you click through. Glam Gal ATX.
That
they fucked her up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So after the majority of passengers had boarded, the man reportedly exclaimed, "You thought that was rude? Well, how about this smell?" and proceeded to pass gas. Wah, wah. I don't know what provoked that comment, and while kind of funny to overhear, it was uncalled for, especially coming from a grown man on an airplane. Nonetheless, the user wrote. But the excessively farting passengers' gross behavior didn't end there. Quote, "The man who just purposefully farted moments ago decides to loudly and condescendingly say, 'Yeah, everybody, let's just eat the smelliest food possible all at the same time.'" What?
You're farting in a can in the sky, and you're mad that other people are eating like a cheese sandwich or something?
I think he's like basically telling them to munch down on his toots. Right?
I think he's complaining about the airplane food.
Oh, is he?
smells.
Okay.
I think so.
So a guy in the row over replied, "If you don't like it, you can fly private," to which Fart Man says, "That's so fucking rude." And another person nearby chimes in, "I think we'd all agree you're the rude one here."
Yeah, I want to see the "Am I the asshole" on this. I want to see him post it.
No, but dude,
Am
I
I the
can
asshole
answer
for
that.
causing a whole plane to turn around because I kept farting during the flight? Like,
He is
come on.
dude. He is the asshole.
Yeah,
But
in many
Loudly.
ways.
He is the vocal asshole.
seriously, God, he's just making his complaints heard.
Oh my God, someone on Reddit said he missed the opportunity to fart on the way out and yell, "Smell you later."
That's too much Pokemon for me. So, at one point, flight attendants intervened and told the transgressor, "That's enough." The plane was taxiing to the runway, but came to a stop, according to the Redditor. An announcement comes over saying, "Apologies for the interruption, but we are returning to the gate. We will give you more info when we have it." Fart noise interjected. We get back to the gate, and a flight attendant comes back and informs Fart Man that he will not be staying on this flight. He simply replies, "I don't understand." And she tells him they'll talk about it off the plane.
Oh my God.
We all breathed a sigh of relief, no kidding, when he was removed. I think most people were on edge about what he may say or do next. The trip was only delayed by 15 to 30 minutes. So all in all, I think American handled it swiftly. That's about it. And then they just have a bunch of gas jokes on whatever.
There was one saying that they had to put him on a crop duster where he belonged.
Yeah, right. Oh, my God. I want to thank my brother. He actually sent that to me.
That's a good one.
Because he goes, "Just in case you need to know, like, or you missed this super important news," and sent me that. So,
Dude, New York Post only keeps us up to date with the most important news.
The most important
absolutely,
stuff.
Like this one.
Absolutely.
Going back to the airport.
Yeah.
Bees swarm plane on tarmac, leaving passengers trapped inside aircraft. So
Yikes.
They start out this article by saying, "What a buzzkill." There you go again. It's the same
Yeah.
writer. And
There you go.
passengers at a Brazilian airport were left stranded on the tarmac for more than an hour on Monday after a swarm of bees covered the wing of the plane. The airline Biopass flight landed at Greater Natal International Airport just after 12:30 p.m., with those on board hoping to disembark via a set of external stairs into the runway. So you're telling me that these bees were there the entire time, or did they just swarm onto, like, when it landed?
I wonder. I mean, sorry. Wow. It's not that this isn't riveting, but I don't know where that yawn just came from. Then I got a beard hair in my mouth. God, I'm falling apart.
There's a lot happening right now.
Dude, what is happening? So I've got a buddy that keeps bees, and I should ask him. But
Did he tell the bees?
Yeah, he's a bee whisperer.
You have to tell them, man. Did you hear about this, guys?
Yeah.
This happened on a different flight back in May. I thought I was losing my shit. But I remember
swarmed I wonder if there's something with like either like Greece or
I don't know.
So have you guys
I remember
ever
seeing the pictures from it and I just found it.
So have you guys ever?
It was back in May last year.
No, this was a different story. It happened a different time back in May in Houston.
So I think I told this story, and stop me if I have, but in my intro biology course at UT, my teacher, and I can't remember her name for the life of me, but our professor or whatever, she showed us how the Bic pen ink, whatever they use in it strongly resembles ant pheromones.
Oh.
And so what she did, and it was the coolest fucking thing I've ever seen, she drew a figure 8 on like an overhead thing. So I'm obviously dating myself, but like, and then she had
a
this
projector.
Yeah, it was a fucking the projector thing, and then it was like throwing it up on the. This is a 400 person class kind of thing. I mean, it's fucking stupid big, and she plops this ant down on it, and it just starts doing laps. Because it's
like
following. That's how they create a line of ants. They're all releasing that pheromone. But Bic ink specifically uses some kind of ingredient that resembles
Bic, we
that.
need answers.
So you can actually you could draw like whatever fucking track you wanted an ant to run on, and it would just do fucking laps and shit because it's just gonna follow that track.
Let's create a conspiracy theory that Bic, the pen company, has they are Big Ant as well.
Oh my god! Don't even get me started on Big Ant, dude.
So anyway, let's see. A buzzing sound outside the plane soon startled passengers who were ordered back into their seats. They began buzzing around the entire aircraft. Passenger Everton Cesar told local media of the bees. We were taken by surprise. Cesar said the swarm started landing on the plane's windows, causing crew members to fear what would happen if they let the passengers outside. The bees refused to budge, and the pilot eventually had to call in the fire department for help.
So weird.
Yeah.
Can't you just like run the figs up and down and like disperse them?
Shoot.
And I'm showing.
Go on, get.
I'm showing the wing on the stream right now. Yeah. And it like
damn.
Those.
There
are a lot of them, man. Like,
yeah.
How many think there like 50?
There's at least an Olympic-sized swimming pool. I mean, you're not wrong.
If these were grains of rice.
Oh god, I'm snorting.
Oh hell.
Dude, that's wild. That's fucking wild, man.
Where did they come from? Where did they go? And who is Cotton Eye Joe?
Fuck.
You know what is happening
dude,
here?
I was like, if he doesn't take it, I'm fucking lining up. Holy shit, that's awesome, man. Damn.
Yeah.
Wonder what those bees want.
There were probably a bunch of big pins inside of the wing. I don't know.
Dude, I think they're just tired and just trying to get somewhere else real quick. And
they're trying to catch a flight, man.
Yeah.
You guys are flying the same way we're going. Just let us shine. Yeah. We don't even need seats.
We're trying to blow this popsicle stand. Yeah, where y'all headed?
I saw a video of it was set to Freebird, and it was a snail riding on like the outside of a car. But the car was very clearly going like 70.
Dude, one of my favorite like fucking memes is and I don't know for the life of me the song, but it's like that galactic thing that is like when they're picking that sloth up to move it across the road, and it like puts its arms out or whatever. And it's like, yes. I don't know, but there's so many fucking incredible memes that were made with that. Like,
what was that song?
Oh, it's so great.
That was great.
Anyway, Larry, is that all you got, brother?
Yeah, man. I mean, there's really not much to it. It's just comical how upon landing of the plane, all these bees decided to just right here. This is ours now.
That's awesome, dude. Well, let me go ahead. Are we gonna do? Are you guys feeling like a long episode, or are we doing a? What are you guys feeling?
Okay.
We can decide this on air. It really doesn't matter. So I don't know.
Let's keep going, and
Larry's
we'll call
muted,
it when we need to.
Larry's muted.
Oh, sorry. Either one's fine with me.
Come.
Longer is easier for me to export anyway. So.
Because I've got like 3 or 2 more after this. That maybe 2 more. So
okay.
Anyway, I just have to shit on Netflix for a little bit because I wanted to cover this for 2 reasons.
Okay.
I'm really frustrated with where streaming and streaming platforms are headed. And the other part is I just have to throw some shade at Netflix. So, because I'm probably going to end up getting suckered into a more expensive plan because I don't want to pay for ads. So, anywho, so this last weekend, I was sitting in, this is how the story starts or whatever the article starts. This last weekend, I was sitting in a hotel room in Memphis, staring out at the parking lot turned ice skating rink, wanting to just have a couple hours of my brain turned off. I opened Netflix hoping to find a movie that would give me an evening's respite. Scrolling down to the top 10, I was met with a who's who of the 2010s and 2020s. Cowboy and Aliens. The 2011 flop with a great cast was on the list. Queen Pins, the 2021 flop with a great cast, was also there. At the top of the list was The Legend of Tarzan, a 2016 flop with a great cast. Rounding out the top 10 was a Sylvester Stallone flick from 2019 and a handful of new releases I'd heard nothing about until I saw them in the top 10 list. Have you guys
so is this article listing the I guess the decline in quality of movies on Netflix? Is that what's happening here or what?
They're basically saying that not only are you not getting good programming, but prices are going to be going up soon.
Got it. Yeah. Okay.
And it's really, there's really one reason, or at least it seems like that's kind of what the conclusion is to the internet as a whole. It's because what they're trying to do, all these streaming platforms are trying to procure fucking sports. And they have to pay a fucking premium to get any kind of sports on their platform. Yeah. Guess where that cost goes?
To the customer.
Yeah, and to all these motherfuckers out here like me that could not care less. So,
I mean, have you ever looked at the price for NFL Sunday ticket? It's ridiculous. It's like over $1,000.
Are you shitting me?
For real? Yeah.
And fucking people pay that shit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Now imagine
for a season though, like a whole season.
Huh?
That's $1,000.
No, I know it's crazy, but I mean it's a season.
Yeah, and you have to watch all the games or whatever.
But I actually heard that they actually have still with the NFL ticket shit. Somebody, a buddy from the neighborhood, was complaining that some maybe Amazon had picked up a game that was not available on.
I was wrong.
NFL
so I thought it was over $1,000. It's Google says NFL Sunday ticket ranges between $174 to $244 per season.
Okay,
where the fuck did you get
$1,000. I was like, dude, $1,000. I can't imagine anybody paying.
Are you thinking like what it costs for like a bar?
YouTube acquired the NFL Sunday, and I have that. I want to touch on that too, Allie.
Okay.
YouTube acquired NFL Sunday Ticket because it used to be on DirecTV. So maybe I was thinking of when it was on DirecTV. I don't know. For some reason, I thought that it was up that high, but maybe I was high. I don't know.
Hey,
but yeah, no. What Allie just brought up a good point is, like bars, they have to buy the like they have to pay extra to show on multiple TVs.
Yeah, and that makes sense.
With like sporting events, like pay-per-view, they can't just purchase one pay-per-view and then cast it to all the TVs. They have to buy multiple pay-per-views. It's
theory. I think everyone knows that.
Yeah, and I mean, like,
no. I'm just saying that it's stupid. I think
why
it's stupid.
Is it stupid?
Wait, yeah. Why would that be stupid? Because then you could have it. Then you could basically you could pay $4.99 to show on 1,000 screens. Why wouldn't you just start your business with that being the business model?
I'm saying that it's stupid for pay-per-view companies to charge per individual TV. Like for a restaurant to show.
Yes, we understand. We're saying it's not.
I'm saying that it's not because
as a business model, no, it's not. But I just don't like pay-per-view, so I'm biased.
Oh no! I mean, I agree with you.
But that's how like cable and stuff works too. Like you can't have like a residence direct TV and be using it at a bar with multiple TVs and patrons.
Well, that's a different account.
Well, in your, I'm sure their terms of service or whatever, it's like, oh, you're signing up for a personal account kind of thing.
Yeah.
That it's like, oh, this is, you're not going to use it. It's kind of like back in the day when you would buy a VHS and they're like, oh, you're not going to show this, to like, and then all of our teachers brought it in and showed it to 30 kids at a time, Because I mean,
but no, you're right. As a business model,
ain't gonna save itself. So
you're right. As a business model, it makes sense. I just don't like it. Simple as that.
Nah, I'm with you. So Megan started sweating bullets because that is Netflix is her go-to for K-dramas.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, well, we're gonna have to. Which we already canceled our Prime, which I think I already said that on the podcast. So. And I actually got a damn refund for the remainder of the year.
Really?
Nice.
I never. I just canceled mine when it was about to renew.
Gotcha.
I didn't know.
So yeah, I was like, Megan, go see if you can get like a prorated whatever.
Yeah.
And they totally did that, and I was actually very surprised. I was like, oh well, I'm sure. I went ahead and checked, and they had immediately cut fucking service off of thing. It's yeah. But anyway, so Netflix programming strategy currently seems to revolve around putting established successes from other companies out there and hoping no one notices that Netflix isn't doing a lot of really good originals of its own. During that earnings call, Sarandos, which I'm assuming that's whatever, some higher up, we really couldn't fucking care less. They noted that licensed content was a better deal when running an advertising business. But before noting that the service's most watched shows continued to primarily be originals, a few K-dramas like the excellent Crash Course in Romance also cracked the top 20. I think Megan already watched that one. But when you're as big as Netflix, leaning on much cheaper licensed content isn't a bad strategy. You make money spending less on it than your originals. The place you're buying from gets to have it on their service too, and everyone looks nice and friendly and competitive in case the FTC comes around. Wow, dude. That's all. I feel like that's the quiet part out loud. Doesn't it kind of seem that way?
Just trying to get around FTC?
Yeah. Maybe probably not. I don't know. But so prices...
Maybe it's some kind of loophole. I don't know.
Yeah. But prices are rising. Netflix currently costs $6.99 for 2 screens at 1080p and ads, and a whopping $15.49 for 2 screens and no ads. If there's a choice between spending that on Netflix's giant grab bag of stuff and Apple TV's pretty pristine library of well-made science fiction shows, a science fiction nerd might go with Apple TV, as it's just $9.99. Damn, Megan and I might switch to Apple TV then.
Apple TV is really good. I used to have it when I had a one year that came with like my phone or something like that. It was really good. I just couldn't justify it at the time, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I feel like we're going in a big circle with all these individual subscription services.
Oh, we are, dude. We're literally headed back toward cable packages.
Yeah, I think Disney is trying to buy out Hulu too. Because they already own ESPN.
Don't they already own Hulu?
Maybe because it comes with a bundle, right? So they may already own it. But I was listening to. I was listening to.
They own it.
I don't know. Okay. Well, the reason why that came up is because I was listening to a podcast that was talking about the restructuring of how Disney is going to just bundle everything together, everything that they own, and we're going to start seeing price increases because of that. Like, so they're pretty much monopolizing everything, or not monopolizing, but they're buying everything up and then giving it to you in one small package. Boom, $50, no ads. Like, come on, dude.
Yeah. $50, no ads. But wait a second, I was just paying $40 last month for the same shit.
Yeah.
but it's all under this one app, and you don't have to have 3 apps. And I liked having them separated.
Yeah.
Nah, man, it's fucked. But
that's crazy. One more random thing. Sorry for the background noise there. We were watching TV the other day and watching a football game, and a commercial was on, and my son goes, "There's so many ads." I'm like, "Those are commercials." He's like, "What's a commercial?" So he didn't know what a commercial was.
Yeah.
But I was like, "You're right. I mean, it is an advertisement." So yeah. It just struck me weird as to how different generations, like, commercials is not a thing anymore. It's just more ad. It's just referred to as ads.
So Megan and I, which I'm sure this is probably not the best of things because it's forcing him to be exposed to advertisements and shit. But like, Finn complains about having to watch ads on like, if we let him watch like a YouTube streamer or something, you know. Like we hadn't done that in a hot minute because I swear to God, Minecraft turned my child into a fucking demon. I don't know what the fuck happened, but it was weird. Pokemon does not do that. Minecraft did it for some reason. Don't know why. Anyway, but he'd be like, "Oh my gosh," he's like, "Dad, this one says 90 plus." This is 90 seconds or over 90 seconds. So I was like, "Buddy," I was like,
In my day, that's when you went to pee.
Yeah, seriously. I was like, that's when you get a snack and go piss. And like, you know, it's like you knock out all the stuff that you should have been doing anyway during the ads, you know. But so we'll actually make him watch all the like intros to the shows that he watches. Yeah. Even though I know he's seen them a zillion times, but I'm like,
it's part of the experience, kid.
It's part of the experience. And I'm like, I feel like it kind of teaches patience. You know, to a degree that it's like, oh, well, you know, everything's not this instant gratification, this button kind of thing of like, even though we've fucking turned our world into that, you know.
Once I realized you can hold down on the screen on TikTok and watch it in 2x speed, I basically watch all TikTok in 2x speed.
There's just an indentation on your screen where you always hold your thumb. That's funny, dude.
And then I'll be watching something live, and I'm like, go on.
Did you get this product advertised to you, Allie? The little ring, like it's a ring that you put on your finger, and it's got the macro buttons to skip to the next TikTok and pause and then skip. And rewind. Yeah.
What? So you can avoid like carpal tunnel or something?
You can avoid holding your phone the entire time you're scrolling and just set it down and just like.
I did see somebody talk about how to use like what's it called, like the options for like accessibility, where you can just say out loud like next, and it'll scroll to the next. Like,
the shortcuts. Yeah,
crazy. I'm not fucking with that.
Did you buy this like hand thing that holds your phone right here? You know, and you're like next, next, and it's like food. Drink,
dude. Wally had it right, dude.
I know, dude. I'm telling you, we're headed there.
Wally.
So let's see, or they might go with Amazon because they get Thursday Night Football. I didn't realize Thursday Night Football was a thing.
Oh yeah,
like legit. And Prime TV is included with Amazon Prime, or Disney because they have children and. That's weird because they have
a weird
children
way to
and
put
it
it.
starts
Disney
at
has
$7.99.
children. Wait, what?
Isn't that a weird fucking way?
That's a weird way to say it.
I lost where you are.
I'm the second paragraph to the bottom.
Okay.
And I'm like very close to the bottom of that paragraph. But it literally says, or Disney because they have children and it starts at $7.99 with ads, but costs just $13.99 for no ads.
Children now on sale for $7.99 on Disney.
Yeah, seriously.
I think that sentence is just so random because it's just so many like they're trying to say like here's a like you
like
get
children's
you get
programming.
football and it's cheap-ish. This one's good for kids and it's cheap-ish, but like it just runs. It's just awkward.
Are you telling me that journalism's dead?
God. Okay, so I had a journalism class, and our professor was like, "You're not allowed to use semicolons. Nobody ever uses them right. Everybody fucks them up." And we were a bunch of nerds, and we were like, "Hey, we know how to use semicolons. Can we use them if we use them right?" And he was like, "No." And we were like, "What if we use them right?" And he was like,
But wait, what
"All
if
right,
we
let's
use them right?
see." And then he was impressed that we knew how to use them right.
Really?
Because he's like, I'm so used to everybody fucking it up. Thanks, guys.
Dude,
I think about that probably once a week.
I would be the first person to say, no, I will make two separate sentences because I will not use a semicolon.
I love a semicolon.
Same here.
I use semicolons texting. Like, I love a semicolon.
Oh, God.
You know I use them right. I'm using them right.
Oh, dude, I believe me, in writing and, like, vocabulary, I will very rarely question.
Tell you what else I really love is an M dash, like the long dash, like to like break up a sentence. Like in the next paragraph where it says the strategy of Netflix is
yeah.
It gives you like a place to put in a side, you know, like a love an M dash.
What irritates me is being forced to use the Oxford comma by Outlook. Outlook forces me to use it.
Sometimes. I love the Oxford comma.
The Oxford comma is supreme. You should be using it.
It really is.
It looks stupid not to.
Wait, hang on. This is the one before and.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. I don't know why, but it has just been fucking beaten into my head that it's like, dude, if you've got, more than two things that you're listing off and you're using and, there's a fucking comma.
Yeah.
And then a space, and then the word and.
Yeah.
What was also beaten into my head that I'm still guilty of doing was not starting a sentence with and, but, or, something like that. Also.
I'll tell you what's really difficult, and sorry, we will absolutely get out of fucking like.
Not if I have any say in it. We're staying in grammar corner.
Allie literally just like put her feet up on the table and just like she's cracking her knuckles, just getting comfortable. No, but fucking, oh my God, I railed off on that shit and then forgot what I was gonna even say.
What are you trying to think of?
I don't even know. I don't even know anymore.
What are we even covering right now?
Oxford commas, M dashes.
No.
Starting sentences with
matter.
and.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, starting sentences with and stuff.
Oh, ending sentences with prepositions.
See, no, that's fine.
I heard that was bad.
Yeah, they taught us that, but like it's so awkward to reword it to a proper way.
Yeah.
No. Like, where'd you come from? Fine. From whence did you come? Shut the fuck up, Shakespeare.
God, put your tea down.
Like,
put your pinky out.
What business do you have here? Like, no.
Oh my God, that's awesome. Most of the time what I do is I'll write a sentence, I'll end it in a preposition, and I'll be like, no, and then I'll change it back, and I'm like, that sounds totally not how I normally speak, and then I'll go with the first one.
Preposition, but then put like a random word after it. Be like, where are you from usually?
That just does not sound right.
Honestly, we had this conversation last week, Allie. I've started doing it. I have less friends now.
Well,
the friends that you have are proper.
Okay. This is mildly related. I'm insane, and I bought the best thing. I bought a 7-foot by 7-foot crossword puzzle.
Oh my! Wait, but is it normal like size?
They're a little bit bigger. Okay. Like you fill out with like a marker. Okay. 28,000 clues, 91,000 squares.
You're getting ready for that next big storm.
can't wait.
What are you doing? Like, are you planning just to like take the rest of the year to finish it, or do you have a certain goal of like when to finish it?
Dude, hey, do you realize that she's got an open Saturday and Sunday this coming weekend? I'm just kidding.
I'm just gonna start having people over and making them help.
Man,
It's like an ongoing game of chess.
Yes.
Where you just move as you pass along the chessboard.
raining.
Yeah, I heard it too.
Sorry, it's raining and it just snowed a bunch and like everybody's talking
but
about
it's
flooding.
Oh yeah, that part's bad. It's
Yeah.
48 outside. At least that part's
No.
good,
I mean,
but-
I know it's not going to snow. I'm just like, they're already on a 2-hour delay tomorrow, and I'm just like, fuck, dude. You guys.
Either way, I'm setting you outside.
Seriously, man. You can either play in the snow that's probably not there anymore, or you can fucking learn to swim real well. So, anyway. So yeah, at this point, it's just basically me complaining about fucking Netflix. Netflix is supposedly getting rid of their cheapest no ad plan, which is currently what Megan and I are on. And they're just going to basically, I'm sure, make the fucking ad plan go up a couple dollars, and then make the other plan go up, whatever, $3-5 kind of thing. And I'm just like, man, the shit thing is just like paying the same amount or paying more for like as good, if not, or maybe even worse fucking programming.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, yes, shit has come out that we've watched on Netflix, but more often than not, our friend E.T. hooks it up with Plex.
Yeah.
So we're like, whatever. But
Netflix is so strange too. Like as soon as you started this article, I opened mine to log it on so it keeps me logged in. I try to remember to do that when I'm here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it was like, you should watch Beef. And I was like, I did watch Beef. You know I watched Beef. You're my account.
Yeah.
And also, when did Beef come out? Why are you just now show me anything new, dog? What are you doing?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Have you heard about Oxford commas? Here's a documentary on Oxford commas.
I would not put it past them to do.
Yeah, right. All right, that's all I got for shitting on Netflix for episode 286.
All right. I got since we talked a little bit about grammar and shit. I got you a whale of a time where people have a 24-hour marathon of reading Moby Dick. You know what?
Can you read it all in 24 hours?
I looked. The audiobook's 24 hours. So like,
so it's way doable actually.
Yeah.
Like,
well, people take turns getting up and reading a chapter out loud, like at this thing.
No, that's my nightmare. That is my literal nightmare. No.
so you like wake up and somebody else is reading a different part of that. Really, that's like a fucking. That is kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Have you read Moby Dick?
No.
I haven't either. I just remember that it starts with "Call me Ishmael."
I was supposed to in school, and I really did try. Could not be done. I was like 14.
Do you remember those books that came out that they were like? I don't think that they dumbed down the actual literature much, or maybe they did a little bit, but it was a little bit larger print. They were hardbacks.
Yeah.
And they came out with the original like Treasure Island and like Moby Dick and like all these things, and they were probably about like that big. What the fuck was that series called?
I had like Robinson Crusoe from
Yeah,
that. And I need to reread that because I've not read that since I was a kid. I was a kid. I remember that I read it a million times, but I don't remember shit about it.
Damn.
I would do this, not for Moby Dick. That might be the very last fucking book I would do this for.
Yeah, I don't think I could do it for. What about is it 80,000 Leagues?
20,000 Leagues.
I can't ever remember the number.
I would definitely pick that over this.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Is that who's the main in that?
Jules Verne wrote it, right?
Yeah. It was this that print or no? That's not fucking. I almost said Prince Caspian. That's fucking like. Never mind. Nemo. Captain Nemo.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so.
Huh. I thought that was...
Was it?
Yeah, because that was the blind girl. She was reading that.
Fuck, it was Captain Nemo. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't know that.
No, the blind girl from the book that we read.
Yeah, but that's been...
It's been weeks.
It's been $100 ago for me.
Yeah, you know shit. That's like fucking 30 minutes of my life. 30 minutes of my life and 100 books for Allie. So
just the first sentence of this article made me realize I would absolutely hate this whole thing.
yeah.
If all the chairs are taken during the annual Moby Dick Marathon held every January at the New Bedford Whaling Museum, you can always climb aboard the Lagoda. It's the museum's pièce de résistance, a half-scale replica of an old whaling ship outfitted with the proper rigging for a years-long hunt in the North Atlantic.
Nerds!
Go
oh my
fuck
god,
yourselves.
dude!
Like what?
This is like a bunch. This is basically a Moby Dick circle jerk.
Yes.
That's what this is. A 24-hour Moby Dick circle jerk.
So this guy goes to it and he's like, this is fun as hell. I'm like, no.
This dude's never lived.
Oh my God.
Moby Dick zealots.
I sat cross-legged on the port side of the ship, a few feet away from the captain's helm, flanked by a thicket of Moby Dick zealots who would remain here for the next 25 hours in an attempt to consume the full scope of the novel in one uninterrupted reading session. So every single person has their own bespoke copy of the novel with all their different, editions, like sizes and paperback and all, all the different.
Yeah.
The first speaker took the lectern at noon after the strike of 8 bells. Why 8 bells? I don't know.
Why, yeah.
I don't know. It's noon. There should be 12.
Yeah, right. Wait, who wrote this fucking
Call me Ishmael, the famous opening words, sent a ripple of applause through the room. He said the thing. Like, no, you knew how it started.
Yeah.
They've hosted this marathon for 28 years to celebrate the namesake city's entwinement in with the story.
All right. The person, how many times do you think the person that has gone to this event the most, how many times do you think they've attended?
I bet there's somebody that's been every single year.
You think somebody's been there 28 years?
Absolutely.
Yowza, man.
I know people that read like the same book every single year. Like,
really?
Yeah.
Can you, not the person, but like name a book that someone would read every year. Other than Go Dog Go, because I do that.
People really like...
That's your go-to.
I mean, a lot of people do like it around like Halloween.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I just like became so deflated after hearing that.
But I mean, there's a lot of people read like Atomic Habits and like self-helpy type stuff.
Atomic Habits. I've never heard of that.
It's like super like well.
Is that up there with
best-selling.
like 7 whatever?
Yeah, it's up there. It's like one of the top
habits.
Ones. Yeah. But I mean, people do that with I don't know, like Dracula or Frankenstein or like a lot of
I've never
classics
read
and stuff.
Dracula.
Dracula's cool.
It was really
I haven't
dry.
either, but that shouldn't surprise anybody.
You what?
I said I haven't either, but that shouldn't surprise anybody.
Larry, what was the last book you read not for book club?
Oh man.
I see. Go Dog Go. Told you. Just
No,
kidding.
it would have to be the God Dilemma. The God Delusion, sorry. Richard Dawkins.
Haven't read it.
No.
Surprise. Surprise. There you go.
So, 1,500 fans poured into the city last weekend, some of them traveling from Alaska, Australia, and China.
And where are we again?
We're
Remind me
in
where.
New Bedford. God damn, why would you not? Isn't that Connecticut? Massachusetts.
Yeah, it sounds
sorry.
like
Okay. I was gonna say I would guess New England.
Yeah, I thought it said Massachusetts.
Sounds
yeah.
very Connecticut-y.
The event itself is essentially an avant-garde endurance stunt. 228 of the gathered attendees are selected to read the book in front of a microphone while everyone else follows along. You get a certain time announced, and then you're called up. It's got to be
That just sounds
dull.
That sounds so terrible.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the thing is like
most people can't read out loud well.
yeah. Do you think these people practice?
I fucking hope so.
You think they do cold reads like Larry? I'm just kidding.
Hey, man, look,
Larry's the first person to get heckled off the stage at the fucking Moby Dick marathon reading session.
That's why I said that this is my literal nightmare, because I'd be like, I'm trying, man.
I'm sorry.
You know?
Call me Ish what? What the fuck?
Ishmael?
What's this dude say?
How Ishmael? I'll get it. So this guy's saying that he was there to figure out, like, to see these people that think this is a wonderful thing and not hell on earth.
Yeah, yeah.
This one girl said that
He's like, they're all fucking liars.
one girl said the first year she came, she was assigned a chapter called Cetology, which is the shittiest part of any book ever written. This is her quote.
Oh my God.
Melville spends 30 pages talking about fish and the different types of fins that fish had. I had to start it off, and everyone in the room groaned because we all knew we were going to be stuck together in this horrible part of the reading. Afterwards, I got some clam chowder in the lobby, and people were coming up to me and commiserating about the chapter. And the next time I came to the marathon, I was bonding with whoever was assigned that chapter.
That's funny.
It's like every year, like, oh, I remember that time.
Yeah. It's like fucking war stories from the shitty chapter of Moby Dick.
Yeah.
This is a very specific, like, a very niche type of club, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
Or event, you know.
228 people, and they're coming from all across the world.
No, that's just who reads it.
Oh,
There's about
shit,
1,500 people there.
Got you.
Yeah. That's just the people that are chosen to read.
That's insane, dude.
I would be there listening to somebody name off all those fish things, like,
Yeah.
Dude, I would be so sauced, like, because I'd be like, you know what? Every time I get bored,
you have to be.
You get up there, you forget that you're supposed to read. You get up there, and you're like, okay, so this fish has some fins, and they look like this.
This one's got a big boy fin. Now this one over here, he's got a little boy fin. Okay, little boy fin. I've got a boy at the house named Phil.
Oh man. Okay, so the girl talking about reading that chapter, she said that she brought a friend of hers with her this time. He's 33 and he's a doctor and an old friend of hers. And this was his first time experiencing the book in any capacity. I feel like if you're gonna read it, this might be the way, but
maybe. God, that's rough, dude. That's rough.
I don't know. It's definitely, there's a lot more to the story. It's, if you want to read about a bunch of weird shits, it's worth your read.
What do you think would be a fun book to do something like this?
Ice Planet Barbarians.
Oh my God! Can we please do like a fucking adult sleepover?
Yes.
And everybody gets like, and it doesn't matter.
We could do Unhinged. We could do the book about the door. It was just 70 pages. We could do it.
Oh my God.
We could do it in a couple hours.
We should do that, and that would be fun.
Oh my God.
We should do that for book club.
Yeah, I'm making a note.
Holy fuck. We're going to pick a really short book. Because, I mean, dude, we could even do like a book like Horror Store or something like that. Or like, you know. Oh, man, that would be fun.
Fun as hell.
That would be super fun.
Dude, I just got an idea. You know what we should do? We should start a podcast.
Dude. And you know what we should also do? We should live stream it on YouTube.
I'll tell you what else I'm thinking about. I'm thinking about starting a book club.
Oh!
Yeah.
Can I be a part of it? Mm-hmm. Wait a second. Do I have to read the book?
Well, it's recommended.
Oh, you know the answer's no.
You don't have to read the book.
Oh my God. All right. Well, let's Larry, do you have anything that's burning a hole in your pocket or?
So speaking of fish, Utah, they need help.
I saw something about this.
They need help.
A Utah teen is facing charges after allegedly taping fish to ATMs.
All right, man. You're going to have to...
Guilty as charged.
Guilty as charged. Perfect.
A teenage boy in Provo, Utah is facing charges after allegedly taping fish to various ATMs.
Well, there you
in the
go.
city.
He's Mormon. He doesn't have anything else to do.
It's true.
And
all
even
he
a
can do is
police car.
soak and tape fish.
That's a different definition to soaking. He's soaking the ATMs with fish.
That's what I was talking about, soaking, not...
I know.
So I don't know what soaking is.
Larry?
Okay. So as a Mormon, you can't have sex before marriage, right? So what they'll do is they'll flaccidly enter a woman.
Not flaccidly. Not flaccid. You just can't. You can't be pumping.
You can't pump. You can't move. Yeah.
You just soak.
Just in there.
Just set it in there.
Just put it in there.
Yeah. Just put it in there.
Also, there's some people will get a friend to like shake the bed so that it's sort of, but you're not doing it.
My God, I thought it was just Megan and I.
Man.
No, don't clip that shit. You son of a bitch. No.
Anyway, they do something else, but I forgot what it was called. Anyway, they're ridiculous. So, and of course,
I would assume that it would be the opposite of soaking, which would be what, like, I don't know, ringing.
I think
that's just
do
jerking off, isn't it?
I think they do something to the equivalent of dry humping. I think that's one other thing.
We always called it hot dogging, but just kidding. I'm sorry.
So this fishy behavior was all documented on social media. Authorities at the Provo Police Department alleged that the unnamed 17-year-old was responsible for about a dozen fish taping incidents between August and October. This is a serial fisher.
I love this.
A serial fish taper, dude. My God.
One photo showed 3 fish taped to a police car, according to Salt Lake City ABC affiliate KTVX, whatever. Authorities
Are the fish dead?
I hope so.
Well, no, I mean, like, I'm sure that, like...
They are now.
Yeah, well, I know they are now, but my point is, it's like, did anybody walk up to an ATM and they're like, I'm just going to get a 20 out? Oh, my God! And this fish is, like, flopping. Yeah. It's like, fucking put me out of my misery, dude.
It's the breaking news fish on the ATM.
That's awesome.
I clicked through the Instagram and the lead singer from Hot Mulligan follows it. Man.
So authorities told KSTU they suspected the fish taping was done in innocent fun, but they charged the teen with 2 misdemeanor counts of causing property damage back in December, mainly because cleaning up the fish carcasses off cars and ATMs started to cost money.
It started to cost money?
Yeah, what were you doing before when it didn't start to cost money?
You're just like, they give a homeless guy like a fucking knife and fork, and they're just like, dude, have at it, bro. Like,
my
God.
What? Like, how is it? Hire someone? Like, he created a job? Is that what's happening here?
Well, so what makes you think that you're going to be an effective unfish taper?
I actually carry a pry bar. So it's a good way to get the tape started.
So I've also so have you ever heard of Goo Gone? Because sometimes there's some
I don't
adhesive.
even need it. I don't even need it.
No. Mm-mm. Okay. What have you seen?
Spit. Just
okay. Okay. I like it.
Pry bars.
Spit pry bars.
You're hired.
That's also my Hinge bio.
That might be our show title.
Days.
Spit in a pry bar. Oh, that might be too long.
It's also the name of a strip club in Atlanta.
That's fucking amazing.
Anyway, after the teen was referred to juvenile court, the case was officially closed.
Officially closed. They missed the mark. Not putting that in.
I know. Right? I'm gonna need HuffPost to step up. I'm pretty sure they took it from AP News or something. Officials told the station that they did not know where the teen got the fish. Where are these fish coming from, sir? The fish taping photos were uploaded to an Instagram account titled Fish_Bandit84, which has a tagline, "Live, laugh, tape fish to ATM," and promises no fish were harmed in the process. So the fish died?
Okay, but maybe they were already dead. Maybe he found dead fish.
Or he could have bought fish.
True.
He probably didn't buy fish.
I don't know.
Nah.
You were about to say, I don't think you can buy fish.
Well, I was going to say, I don't think you can buy dead fish.
Isn't that what most fish at a fish market?
I was thinking in like a pet store.
Okay. I was like, I see a lot of dead fish.
Well, because these don't look like eaten fish. These look like
not
carp or something. I don't know. Fuck.
No, I don't know. Fucking either,
I don't know.
dude. Like, honestly, these fish look like unsuspecting, like, victims. That's what they look like. Look at that fish face. Look at that fish. Oh, my God. I can't even say it.
Live, laugh, tape fish on ATMs.
God, new bio.
Perfect.
Wait, that's under 50 characters, including spaces. Can that be our new bio?
So
What'd you need a bio on, Larry?
TikTok.
I thought it was, isn't it 80 characters?
Yeah, but I put our link tree on there because I'm not allowed to put it as a website yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
okay.
Oh, man, I heard my son in the hall, and I'm scared at this point, so...
Daniel's like, guys, can we just keep recording so that I don't have to go out there and deal with this?
If I turn the light off in this room, is it going to really mess up the stream? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know. Is Allie going to be found not alive for being frozen to death in your house?
Tell me if this is... Yeah, seriously. I don't know what happened. Yeah. She I think she slipped and fell under her car and it ran over her.
Man, listen, I have a handful of friends that if I don't send them my Wordle tomorrow, they're going to be wondering what's up. So you guys are hosts till probably about noon. About noon, people are going to be like, what's up?
No, see, dude, I would be the one that ended up in my own backyard dead. And it was because my own fault. And just Megan was like, well, he's just not responding to my text messages.
That raises an interesting topic. Is how long do you? Well, Allie just pretty much mentioned, but how long do you think the average person can go without somebody realizing that something happened?
I think it depends on your living situation for sure.
Yeah. Okay. How long do you think you would be able to go? I'll go ahead and answer while you think. Because,
probably
okay, good.
If it's during school, probably like a day. Well, because my son would come into my room and be like, "Yo,
where are you?"
School.
Yeah,
summer. Dude, like a couple weeks probably. Or if I miss a recording, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, we would still be blowing you up, and like, dude, after like
a couple weeks,
much more than like a couple days, we would be like, have you talked to Larry? I hadn't talked to Larry. Has anybody talked to Larry? Like, where's Larry? What? A couple weeks. Get the fuck out of here. Dude, I guess
if it wasn't for the podcast, it probably would be a couple of weeks.
Megan would start.
Don't you have a job?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Jesus Christ, dude. What?
Mine would probably be like, let's see. I would say 11 a.m. And the reason why is because normally by like 7 or 8, I've made Megan breakfast. Otherwise, she'd be wondering where her breakfast is. I'm not just kidding.
I'm not worried about you. Where's my breakfast? That's what
I'm kidding. Oh my God. No, it would not be that. It would not be that long because my dad, this one time, if I already told this story, stop me. But what was that?
You always say that. We always will
all the time.
Okay, good.
We always just let you go. Like, all right, here we go.
But anyway, so my brother was living in Hawaii, and Dad called him one time, and Joseph did not call him back for over, I want to say maybe around 8 hours or something like that. Dad starts calling everybody and basically putting a fucking like APB out, like kind of thing, and like being like, dude, I think Joseph's dead. Like, I hadn't talked to him in like, and so we all start. He gets us all worked up that my fucking brother's dead.
Yeah.
You know. And then Joseph calls us and he's like, oh, yeah, we went camping on the beach and I lost my cell phone. And then we went surfing literally the entire next day.
Just living his life.
Yeah.
And then everybody in Tennessee's freaking out.
Everybody in Tennessee's crying over his death. So, like.
I've been surfing.
Yeah. And so we were just like, we were like, Dad, what the fuck are you doing? Like, stop, it's like, quit. I just didn't know. I didn't know. We were like, get out of here, dude. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, I wasn't sure if I told that one before, so.
I don't think so.
No, that's the first time I'm hearing about this.
Well,
your family's full of hijinks and whatnots.
No,
I don't
my
know if I used those correctly,
dude.
But, oh well.
Hey. My family's full of a bunch of people that freak out and then get everybody else freaked out like real quick. We're very persuasive.
You would not do well in an apocalypse.
Yeah.
Don't freak out, but
don't freak out.
Spam.
Yeah, seriously. Oh my God. All right. Well, let me tell you guys about some potty mouth. I almost said pirates. Potty mouth parrots that are about to get rehabilitated, baby.
Nice.
I'm hoping this is going to have something to it, but I'm not holding my breath. So, a British wildlife park has hatched a new plan to rehabilitate its potty mouth parrots after they unleashed a tide of expletives. They're featured on a podcast called the Tether Radio Podcast, and they go by the names of Larry, Allie, and Daniel. Back in 2020, 5 foul-mouthed African gray parrots donated to Lincolnshire Wildlife Park in eastern England were isolated from the flock in an attempt to improve their language. Oh my God. Their names
My question is, where did they learn these words to begin with, right? Like, they had to be in an environment where people were purposely cussing at them because they're parrots.
Oh, well, it's probably like, eat your fucking food, dude. Like, eat this fucking, like, eat this pecker bait.
There's like, stupid fucking bird.
Oh, I really hope that's what it is. So, but from Tuesday, the team is adopting a different, riskier approach of integrating 3 newly donated cuss-happy birds named Eric, Captain, and Sheila. Oh my God, I love it. Alongside the original 5 miscreants into the flock. Quote, when we came to move them, the language that came out of their carrying boxes was phenomenal. Really bad. Not normal swear words. These were proper expletives. Damn it. Now I really want to know what they were saying.
Yeah, really.
Like, oh my God, dude.
I'll find this.
Finn got out of the car today and he goes, what did he say? He goes, like, he's like, something, you're a pussy. And I go, what did you say? And he goes, no, I didn't say, and he said something way less offensive. And he repeated himself. And I go, we don't say that, Finn.
Yeah.
And like, I don't say that, and Megan does not say that. Like, I've never fucking used that word.
Yeah.
Or, I can't say never.
Yeah.
Can't say never, but like,
yeah.
You would hear me use the word cunt before you'd hear me use that. So I don't know why I don't like that word. Anyway. And I'm just saying, like, well, anyway.
Sure.
Well, I'm not even going to try to fucking justify anything that's spilling out of my mouth right now. Yeah. But, excuse me. He said it, and then he's like, oh, no. I didn't say wussy. I said pussy. And I'm like, oh, I know what you said, and stop fucking saying it. I didn't say fuck.
Oh, no.
But I was like, we don't say that. It's very, well, what does it mean? I'm like, if you don't know what it means, you should not use it, period. Yeah. Like, I feel like that's a good rule of thumb, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so, Let's see. We've put 8 really, really offensive swearing parrots with 92 non-swearing ones.
CNN coming in clutch with some quotes here. I get called a fat twat every time I walk by. Fuck off is the most common thing they say.
Fuck off.
A fat twat.
That is incredible, dude.
Twat is an underrated word.
It's so
like,
good.
It's so funny.
It's so good.
So funny.
So if they put these 8 birds with 92 others, they're going to end up having 100 fucking birds.
That's exactly.
That's exactly what I was thinking, dude. I'm like, wait, hang on. And they thought this was a good idea?
Yeah, this is not the right approach,
the birds aren't going to see the reactions that those 8, the 92 aren't going to see the reactions that the 8 are getting. And be like,
absolutely.
oh, yeah.
Now they're all gonna start dancing. They're like, fat twat,
yeah.
fat twat,
fat twat, fuck off, fat twat, fuck off. It's just like, oh my god, holy hell!
Can I even post that clip? Damn, I don't even know if I can post it.
I hope not.
If the new strategy works, the 8 parrots could learn, quote, all the nice noises like microwaves and vehicles reversing. Oh my god, not my parents' car reversing. I know I've complained to you guys about the electric vehicle sounds that they have.
They're annoying, yeah.
So they have to make a noise so that you know that the car is in reverse and like going somewhere.
So they beep?
No, it's this weird like fucking like, it sounds like I'm ascending to fucking heaven. Like, it's like this,
What?
Dude, it is the creepiest noise I've ever heard. And like when my parents first got the car and they put it in reverse and started to leave, I was like, what is happening? Like, did I just stroke out and like I'm dying? Like,
yeah,
what
like
is
that.
happening?
I don't like that.
Dude, look up it's a Honda. Well, it's a Honda whatever hybrid backup noise or whatever backup sound.
They couldn't just make the standard like backing up beep.
I mean, that's really fucking obnoxious.
Yeah.
If you had a bunch of fucking hybrids in a parking lot going beep, 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 beep,
well,
beep, beep, beep.
Well, I mean, would that be as annoying?
Oh my god.
Would that be as annoying as a parking lot full of?
I'm just kidding.
Would that be as annoying as a parking lot full of Hondas making the sound like, you know, the apocalypse just happened? I mean,
I don't know. Maybe it sound like more like a
a
choir. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Honestly, get rid of hybrid cars. That's not the fucking answer. How about that? All they're doing is taking away our. Flipping spare tires because you can't fit it on a hybrid.
How did we get here from parrots?
I'm kidding. Anyway, we were talking about the noises that they make. Anyway, parrots precisely echo the sounds they hear. So, quote, six of them have got men's voices. Excuse me. 2 of them have got ladies' voices. And when they're all swearing, it does sound really bad. It just sounds like a fucking bar. That's what it sounds like.
Oh, my God.
It sounds like an Applebee's or a happy hour.
Yeah, an Irish bar. Yeah. So the park has installed large signs warning visitors about the parrots' language. But Nichols said it hasn't received a single complaint. In fact, historically, quote, we did hear a lot more customers swearing at parrots than we did parrots swearing at customers. What kind of a bird park is this if people are yelling expletives at birds? What is happening?
Dude, you know that people are like, aren't these the kind of birds that can learn to talk? Hey, fuck off. You know they are.
That's
you
a good
know
point.
they are.
That's
Some dude from Boston is just doing that there, even though this is in the UK. Whatever,
oh my God. If I ever heard a bird be like, I'm fucking walking here, you know, oh my God, I would lose my shit, man. Like, that would be amazing. So expletives are particularly easy to mimic for African Greys since they are almost always said in the same tone and context without any other words surrounding them. Nichols, explains, when you tell someone to F off, you usually say it the same every time. Yeah, that's a good point. For now, the park is hoping they will learn the sounds of the flock and mend their potty-mouthed ways. Quote, I've just left them up there, and there's lots of noises, which is brilliant. From squeaking gates to doors slamming, people laughing, and mobile phones, Nichols says. Quote, I'm hoping that's part of this settling in period, but I don't think they will ever lose the swear, because as soon as somebody swears, they'll be swearing as well.
I don't know if they're going about this the right way. I mean, I'm not a zoologist or whatever the job title would be, but it just seems like you're gonna put these birds, and the others are gonna catch on to it.
I feel like that's gonna be the case, but I don't know.
I love it.
I think it's great, man.
So dumb.
I'm loving it, but yeah, man. I don't think they're gonna get the the results that they think they're gonna get. So.
No.
All right, where are we headed from here, guys?
Okay, you guys want to hear a woman that's gonna have diarrhea forever, or do you want to hear about bookshelf wealth?
Let's get into this Daily Mail article. Let's do this.
Let's get into it.
All right, I've got to read the headline the way Daily Mail intended.
Yes.
Woman will suffer diarrhea forever after Ozempic caused horrible bowel injury, and weight loss drug made another vomit until her teeth fell out. Claimed dozen of lawsuits saying maker failed to warn of its dangers. Daily Mail.
Thank you, Daily Mail.
Holy shit! Honestly,
come on.
You know what?
You're out of breath.
I was gonna say I think Allie completely deserves this. One breath for a Daily Mail.
No, I was breathing.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just sing along to a lot of screamy music
good.
in the car, so I can do it.
Got some lung capacity over here, so all right.
Larry, I'm seeing Neck Deep tomorrow night.
No, where?
Yeah, Nashville.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm so excited.
Aren't you glad that we changed to Wednesday nights?
Yep.
Megan was just complaining to me. She goes, you guys switched to Wednesday nights, and now all my shit's on Wednesday nights. I was like, well, guess what? You can reschedule your shit, because I'm not changing this again.
I don't know. I've
had more things come up on
in like May, and I'm like, oh, that's a Thursday. And I'm like, it's in May. We can figure it out.
Wait, it's in Wednesday, you mean?
No, it's... it's a Wednesday. It's a Wednesday, so we would need to report. Yeah.
I oddly enough I've had more things pop up on Wednesdays recently. It's weird. It's just like, dude, come on.
We can always switch stuff around.
We can do it.
We'll figure it out. Anyway, this poor bitch, gonna have diarrhea forever. A woman who will suffer diarrhea for the rest of her life after using Ozempic is among dozens of patients who are suing the maker of the blockbuster weight loss drug over claims that it left them with crippling stomach paralysis. God damn.
Yeah.
Novo Nordisk, the maker of Ozempic and Wegovy, is that how you said the other one?
Wegovy, okay. Yeah.
Is facing lawsuits from patients across America who say they experienced extreme side effects, which they were allegedly not warned about. I feel like they probably were. Like it probably.
It was probably in the like. But
it probably also doesn't say you will have crippling diarrhea for the rest of your life.
No, it's like you'll have GI distress.
Yeah.
For the rest of your life. No, I'm just kidding.
Thousands more patients have also come forward to claim they suffered adverse reactions to the drugs, and attorneys say many more could join the growing legal campaign.
Manjaro. That's a weird one.
Which one?
Manjaro.
Where's that at?
So you said Ozempic and Wegovy, and then Eli Lilly, which makes rival drug Manjaro.
Oh, I was down in the story.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I was like, where are you even at?
Yeah, dude, I'm telling
I've actually seen ads for these medications. That's weird.
They're huge.
Ozempic's everywhere.
Ozempic is it. Ozempic.
It's just, I feel like it's the main one. Like, it's almost like the eponym, like how everybody calls every tissue a Kleenex. Like, we're all calling all these Ozempic.
Or everything's like OxyContin.
Yeah.
But everything's not OxyContin.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Most of the patients claim that they suffer from gastroparesis. I can say that?
Yeah.
Okay. Which is the medical name for paralysis of the stomach, which can be life-threatening, cause a buildup of food in the gut, and symptoms include nausea, vomiting, and severe pain.
Man. Ugh.
This girl's 23 and she's...
That's fucking insane, dude. And this, well, I mean, obviously, are you talking about this top photo?
Yeah.
I mean, dude...
You can't always tell by somebody's face.
You're
but
right.
Still, like...
No... I feel
know
so
people
bad.
on it that don't need to be at all.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, this is, well, honestly, it's not, this is the thing that's so frustrating.
Yeah.
I really, really wish, and I'm sorry, I will not be on the soapbox for more than, like, absolutely necessary. Dude, if we could take away direct-to-consumer advertising for drugs.
Yes.
I don't think that people realize the problems that would be solved in the United States. Like,
it
it's
seems
insane, dude.
The whole concept of ask your doctor if this medication. No,
No,
the
that's
doctor
not how it.
be.
Yes, that's never how it was supposed to be.
Yeah,
but yeah, I know you guys agree. So.
Like if anything, the ads could be something like, "Hey, did you know crippling anxiety is actually treatable?"
Literally,
like something
yes.
like that.
Yeah.
Like talk to your doctor about options.
Yes, exactly, dude. It's not. Hey, do you feel like this? And what always comes to mind is the Zoloft dude.
The little dude, the little sad.
And it's like, do you feel like a little sad sack of putty? Well, if you do, guess what? You could be a happy sack of putty if you take this, you know, whatever,
That's going to be my new Tinder bio. Sad sack of putty.
Hey, man, don't copy me. That's my Tinder profile. No, just kidding.
Oh, man.
God, at this point, I forgot it even was a diabetes drug.
Yes, dude. That's
it's just
how
being prescribed off label.
Yes.
For God.
It's insane. I mean, like, and this is the thing that's like crazy is like there are people. We're getting to the same point with like just all medications that they find something else that it works semi-well for.
Yeah.
And then it's like everybody jumps on board for it, even though, hey, guess what? All of the studies, maybe not all. I have not read all the studies for these drugs, but like most of the studies, it was studied in diabetic people.
Yeah.
You know, that it's like the main thing is, it helped them with their A1C or their blood sugar kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they also happen to lose weight.
Yeah.
And it's like everybody's like, whoa, lost weight kind of thing? Oh, well, let's use it for that. And it's just like, dude, it's so frustrating. My God. Anyway.
Daily Mail just refreshed and fucked me up here. Sorry.
Good.
There was one woman who used Ozempic and Mounjaro, both, claims that she was diagnosed with gastroparesis, which caused her to vomit so much that some of her teeth fell out. That's literal nightmare shit.
Wow.
And honestly, there are so many people out there that you could be like, hey, some people who take this puke so much their teeth fall out, and they'd be like, but you still lose weight? Like, people are still going to fucking do it.
But you said some, not all,
Exactly.
right? It's like, no, you're focusing on the wrong fucking part. Like, that's what's happening.
I just... another woman was diagnosed with a life-threatening bowel injury after using Ozempic, and she underwent surgery that lasted 9 hours. Doctor said she would be in pain for the rest of her life and will never have a solid bowel movement again. Jeez. And then another was diagnosed with severe gastroparesis and was hospitalized with symptoms included going a week without a bowel movement. More than 40 cases have been filed in federal courts across America. Attorneys are reviewing thousands more.
So believe
this shit's gonna keep coming.
I hope something comes of this.
Yeah.
Dude, big pharma fucking owns the United States.
Oh yeah.
Period. So I'm not holding my breath by any stretch, but like, good on the fucking Daily Mail. Have you seen this anywhere else?
Yeah. A little bit.
Have you?
A little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
My point is a lot of people aren't touching it.
No, exactly.
You know. And guess what? Guess why? Because I'm sure that
wonder
eats
why.
into their ad. Yeah, I guess I'm sure it fucking like eats into their ad dollars, man. Like, it's just so. It's our fucking healthcare system, and they're like, it's been weaponized against us, man.
Yeah.
Like literally, it's like, oh, we can make a buck, and then like all these people, we're going to destroy these people's lives, and oh, guess what? Cost of doing business. You know?
Yeah.
it's fucking terrible, man. Absolutely. Anyway,
I'm dipping on that story though, because Daily Mail wants to infect my computer or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it comes at a cost.
Yeah. All right, Larry, you want to do something, or you want me to dive into this? I saw this story and I was just like, what? So I don't know.
I will do one, and then we can wrap up with that one if you want.
Sure.
Or whatever. Anyway, so police charge man with killing suburban Philly neighbor after feuding over defendant's loud snoring.
I've been there.
Oh man,
I've been there.
I've heard some loud ass snoring. I have snored pretty loud.
I'm guilty of that, especially like when I drink. Oh man, it's like loud.
Yeah,
loud.
Megan has said that like she like pushes me over and I'm like, it's just like she gets like a 20-second reprieve. So.
That sucks.
No, but I mean, more often than not, if I'm on my side, I'm not snoring. It's when I get on my back.
Yeah.
Anyway.
A suburban Philadelphia man is accused of stabbing to death a neighbor with whom he had long feuded over the accused man's loud snoring that could be heard through a wall connecting their homes, authorities said on Friday. Christopher James Casey, 55, was charged Thursday with causing the death 4 days earlier of Robert Wallace, who the coroner found had been stabbed several times.
My God.
That's wild. That's
over
wild.
Dude.
Yeah.
Well,
Dude,
if
I
you're not
can't
sleeping,
sleep for your shit,
yeah. Would you not find
Wallace,
like some way to like get around this other than stabbing someone? Yeah,
I don't know, man. I've been there. Earplugs don't. No, you don't know about some loud snores, dude. No.
Really?
I've done earplugs before with someone that snored. It helped my case. I don't know.
Man.
Everyone's different. So
wait, did you say earplugs? Shit, dude,
Yeah.
I was using butt plugs. I was like, man, this is uncomfortable, but
Also,
and I
it feels weird when I fart.
Yeah, but I can still hear the snoring like it hasn't moved at all.
But honestly, this is
the snoring gets closer.
I get used to it.
I'm actually a little happier.
And honestly, it's really cool when I wipe. It looks like a diamond.
No.
Oh my goodness, that perfect clip. All right. Anyway, I'm gonna start calling out clips. The hinges have fallen off. Let's see. Wallace, 62, removed a screen from a window in Casey's home and opened the unlocked window as Casey was eating dinner Sunday. And after a verbal confrontation, Casey stabbed him in the chest with a large military-style knife, according to the to Upper Moreland Township Police.
So the snorer came in through the window and then got stabbed.
The guy that complained about the snores came into the snorer's window.
No.
Right?
No. The death of Robert Wallace. Robert Wallace removed a screen from a window.
Okay.
Casey's home. Casey is the guy that did the stabbing. The snorer opened a window and climbed into Casey's home.
Yeah, what?
What? Okay, this is... What?
Well, so and I know this is a lesser probably detail.
So the guy that was
What the fuck
snoring...
is a military-style knife?
Just a large Rambo knife, I guess.
But I mean, like, my point is it's like, is there a fucking GI, like, issued knife?
I mean, yeah, K-bar.
K-bar?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
K-bar. But they're not like Rambo movie style.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, it's
like,
practical. Yeah. Anyway, so that's what? In Casey's
the snorer.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird. The snorer went into the other guy's kitchen. Then they got into it, and then dude got stabbed. That's weird.
Causing the
Anyway,
so wait,
police
Casey
said
was charged Thursday with causing the death 4 days earlier of Wallace. Wallace, 62, removed a screen from a window. What?
There's only 2 characters here. I
know. Just trying to wrap.
No, but it's also kind of worded weird. I feel like.
Why is the person that was snoring? Why did he go into the complainer's house? That's what I'm saying.
They've probably had ongoing fights about this. Like probably the one guy is like beating on the wall and being like, "Shut the fuck up, handle your snoring." And then this guy is probably like, "Okay, you want to fucking talk about it? I'll come into your house. Like,
come through my window. I dare you."
I'm just saying.
No, I thought we were doing a skit.
No, just kidding. Come on over, buddy. I got a. What'd you say? A K-bar? I had a K-bar.
hey! I got 2 fucking lunchable man styles over here.
Actually, I got a chicken thigh if you want. I cooked a little too much.
They both calm down, and it turns out to be. They both end up calming themselves down and ends up being like a date.
This is actually this pasta is perfectly al dente.
It's
very good.
Is this chicken tikka masala?
It's my favorite. It's just like my mom used to make.
I didn't realize.
I don't usually have pasta with my masala, but honestly, it's slapping. Yeah, it's good.
What is this, risotto? It's close enough to rice.
Perfect, honestly. This is fusion right here. This is all over the place. It's delightful. It's a delightful dish.
This is all over the place. Wow, your kitchen is just basically a culinary mess. Like, it's a culinary and geographical mess. Like, what the fuck is happening in here? You fucking maniac. Jeez.
If it weren't for your snoring, you'd be perfect, dude.
Yeah.
Like, wait, what's going on?
Oh my god. That's funny.
Anyway.
Personal issues for a year and a half.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I was getting there.
Oh,
jeez.
not very fast.
Police. Listen. Police said Casey told them Wallace had not been menacing him or threatening him when Casey stabbed him in the doorway of Casey's home. They had been having personal issues for the past year and a half, as Sally said, prompting several police calls over Wallace's complaints about his snoring.
Now,
Casey told investigators during an interview.
Wallace was
the snorer?
No, Wallace was
the
complaining
snorer?
about Casey. Wallace went to go do something about it, and Casey fucking killed him.
Oh my god! Now I'm all twisted up.
No,
Okay.
that's what I'm saying. That's why it was so confusing. He came over.
So he got stabbed by the guy whose house he went into.
Correct.
But
But he was the snorer.
The guy who
the
did
stabber was the snorer.
Man.
Yeah.
I feel like we need a whiteboard behind us for this
Dude,
one.
exactly. Where's fucking Charlie Day when we need
Charlie
him?
Day.
Exactly. We were all
Sylvia
there.
all along.
Oh my god. No, that was the funny part is it's 4 short ass paragraphs. And it's the most confusing.
There's more.
Oh,
There's more to it.
Okay.
Okay.
The first paragraph says, the man is accused of stabbing to death a neighbor with whom he had long feuded over the accused man's loud snoring. So we should have got from right there that the accused, the stabber, was the snorer. We missed that.
Yeah, but at the same time, you'd never expect that. Never expect the snorer to be the stabber.
I've always said that.
Get this. That skit that you guys just did, check this out. After about 20 minutes of speaking through the window, Wallace appeared to calm down and wanted to shake hands and offered to help pay for nasal surgery to alleviate Casey's snoring.
God.
Casey told police, according to the affidavit, Casey unlocked his front door holding a knife and stun gun under a blanket. So
What
Casey
the
described
fuck? He lured the motherfucker in.
Casey
Come on over, bro. Let's talk about
It's
it.
in cold blood.
Casey described Wallace as being very volatile, very strong. He's angry type of person. That was a quote. Police wrote in the charging documents, Casey said he did not believe Wallace's intentions of trying to work things out and shake hands and try to fix the situation was genuine. As a result, Casey decided to surprise him by stabbing Wallace with a knife. What the fuck? fuck?
I love police notes because they're always like this.
Surprise him. Oh yeah. So yeah, you want to come in? I'll help you pay for some nasal surgery. Hey, blam!
So
That's
police
how
found
I got
Wallace.
Show you about some
Police found
surgery.
Wallace.
I'm gonna go ahead and do the
here,
surgery
right
right now with this gay bar.
Yeah. All right, I gotta Google a K bar. I don't know what I'm saying. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. All right.
Police responded to Casey's 911 call, found Wallace. So Casey called the cops. Okay, found Wallace about 50 feet from his home. He later died.
He's
in the
like,
hospital.
yeah, I stabbed him and then I fucking hammered through him.
God.
I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, but that is the silliest fucking thing ever.
Yeah.
Like,
but get this: Casey required hospital care for what police called a self-inflicted and accidental stab wound in his leg.
wait, Kate. Okay, so Casey. Okay, got you, Casey.
So he accidentally stabbed himself.
Casey stabbed him, and then he's like, "Ah, God, I hate myself." Yeah, it's like,
Wait, I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, my damn K-bar. My K-bar slipped.
There was blood inside and outside the home. The window screen was outside on the lawn, and the window was open when the police got there. Casey told the emergency dispatcher that Wallace broke my window. Police said in the affidavit, "Quote: I attacked my neighbor. He came to attack me." What the fuck?
So he came to attack you, and you just preempted him. Okay, well that's just on you, guy. Like,
so he was charged
intentions.
He was charged with third-degree murder, voluntary manslaughter, and possessing instruments of a crime.
That's interesting.
He remained in jail Friday with bail set at $1 million. No lawyer was listed for him on the court records. Prosecutors and police could provide no information about whether Casey has a defense lawyer. Blah blah blah. Yeah. This story just.
It's the gift that keeps on giving, dude.
Man.
There's just so much. There was so much that developed after the initial the initial opening.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
No.
I'm kind of tempted to rap with that one just cuz like I don't want to be a bummer with this other one.
I'm fine with that.
Oh, I thought yours was going to be more funny.
No, dude, I'm like literally I have had no time to do anything this week, so I have like the only thing that I've done is like kept my child from my wife from killing my child. That's basically what I've done this week. So.
Whoa.
No. Right. I'm just saying, like, dude, because he's been driving us both crazy, and she has to work. So,
yeah.
But let me leave this one to next week. It's not time sensitive or anything. So, because I'd like to. This looks just intense.
Yeah.
Let me put it that way.
Yeah,
right?
It does.
So. I'd rather leave on a fucking high note. Not that another fucking murder was a high note, but you know what I mean. My God. And I keep trying to wipe this dude's mole off his forehead.
Ugh.
Like, because it looks like a speck of, like, dirt on my computer. Because it's so clear. Anyway.
I hate that.
Yeah, I know, right?
My computer screen is so awesome that it makes me think it's a speck of dirt.
Dude, yeah. Like.
Humble brag. That's awesome.
Dude, no, I'm sorry. No, honestly, my computer's totally trashed, but not trashed, but like, it's like, okay, that's Cheeto. That is, fucking like hot fry. That's, pork rind. Yeah. That cannot be spoken for. What is that? Why is it on my computer? No, I'm just kidding. Anyway. Oh, man. All right, man. Well, I'm looking at the time. I'm thinking that, God, we're just shy of, we're going to be about 2 hours. 2 hours. So.
Yeah.
Which is good.
We ranted for a little bit. Yeah.
But yeah, so let us know what you guys thought about episode 286 of the Tether Radio podcast. You can send that to tetherradio@gmail.com. That's TETHERRRADIO@gmail.com. I've heard that we have a link tree that exists somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming that our listeners know what a link tree is. Because I didn't, and I had to have it explained to me. So
it was a very fun and informative thread on the group chat.
I'm sure that you fucking loved it, dude. Because you're like, oh, who's gonna make a link tree? Fucking crickets for me. Because I'm
my little explanation of it.
Yeah, no, it was good. It was good. No, but I was I'm not gonna make one because I don't know what it is. Like, honestly, that's normally where I draw the line. I don't try to make things I don't know what they are. So, anyway.
Brandon S. just popped into the chat saying, what's up? Do you know a Brandon S. Daniel?
About to wrap, my dude.
Good timing.
Yeah.
Dang.
So that's my buddy, Brandon Solomon. So, but yeah, he's gonna appear on the stream now. But yeah, man. We are hoping you guys enjoyed this half as much as we enjoyed making it, because man, it's just fun to get out here and fucking record some shit. So. But I will send a shout out to Brandon. Thank you for joining us, brother, and hope you can get in here a little earlier next time. And I think all the show notes and everything, they're going to be in the newsletter that goes out on Mondays.
Yep.
In addition to all of our social stuff and all that jazz. So, yeah, man, I don't know. I don't think I've got anything else. Do you guys have anything else before we?
I think that's everything.
Yeah. All right.
That's it.
All right. Well, yeah, dude. Brandon is absolutely famous from Granger County, man. He's that old. He's that old blood from the younger days of Daniel. So, but anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed this. A lot, and come back and join us next week live on Wednesday, or you can be listening to this recorded on this coming Monday, which I don't have a date. What's the date for Monday?
29th.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. All right. So either the 29th for the recorded episode, or I guess the 31st, right? Yep. For the next live episode.
Yeah.
I think that's all I got. You guys got anything to add? No? Nothing. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us for episode 286 of the Tether Radio Podcast. I'm Daniel.
I'm Allie.
And I'm Larry.
And we hope you guys have a fantastic week. There will not be an Untethered this week, but hopefully my son will be in school and I will be able to drum up some more content for next week. Until then, take it easy, friendos.
Bye.
Bye. Please clap.